Ooh, shake, shake. Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Asshat Podcast on YouTube. What I got here. This is Famous Funnies, issue 149. It's a Golden Age comic. December of whatever year it came out. I hadn't looked at it real close yet. First and foremost, comic book on the newsstands. This is a Famous Funnies publication. So let's give this a look before we get it open. Now for a nice, quiet Christmas dinner. Like this Indian dude I recognize. And famous, it says $5. This came from a local comic shop. You see, it's not in the best shape. Famous Funnies was the first comic, pretty much, that was sold on shelves. Like, there's some before there were giveaways, and comics started off with just reprint newspaper strips. This one lasted a long ass time. This is not the final issue, I don't think. This probably has not been out of the bagging board, and who knows how long. So, put it down here. We're gonna flip through it. It covers in good shape. Oh, Buck Rogers. Some Dick Callens and Rick Yeager Buck Rogers strips. That's always nice. That clip corner. And it was not $5. I did not pay $5. I paid less than $5 for this. Got brain backwards on the shirt there. And quite a few pages about Invisible Scarlett O'Neal, the first female superhero. She could just turn invisible, see? And those 6-panel pages pretty much. Of course, you're going to have your it's Golden Age, and all the way up until the silver, maybe early bronze, you had your text page, so they qualify for the cheaper mail. Chief Wahoo and Steve Roper. That's Chief Wahoo. Another newspaper strip. I love this image. Hold on. That guy. Just look at that face. Now, this one is not one where I can go get a scan of it easy. I'm sure they're out there, but Napoleon. Is that the dog or the other guy? Dickie Dare. I've heard of Dickie Dare. I don't think I've ever read any Dickie Dare. Dickie Dare sounds like one of them things, Oh man, I Dickie Dare you to fuck that bitch. Scorchy Smith. I remember old Scorchy Smith. Good art on this too. Is it Edmund Good? I just like the look on this guy's face. Right there. Right there. You notice how thick these are. And they were what, 10 cents? Maybe back then? Pen pals, no ages. Oh, wait a minute. Getting towards the end here. Okie Dokes. That's the night guy. Okay, I've heard of Okie Dokes before too. On the cover. Nice art on this woman. Okay, see that right up here? Got the hair and the way the eyes are. It's kind of almost like a Dan DeCarlo Archie style. Okie Dokes is walking around with this Sasquatch looking motherfucker. Skinny weaklings to become He-Man. Let me show you how to make yourself commando tough, inside and out, in double quick time, and it won't cost you a cent. And then we get another one. This is the Charles Atlas ad. Let's check this one out. I'm 97-pound weakling. Became the world's most perfectly developed man. Charles, you poor boy, you stayed so thin and always tired. And then a lot of that in here. This is in really good shape. For the age and what year. I didn't even look at the year. Okay, 1946. Okay, so it's about 10 years later, I thought. Still. Would that actually put it out of the Golden Age? It'd be tail end, but still, man, you don't find, especially this cheap. This cheap. I grab any. My rule of thumb is if it's a Golden Age book that's in this shape or a little bit better, or a little bit worse, not falling apart, and it's $5 or under, I usually grab it. It's because you don't see these that much anymore. My local shop has basically told me I'm the only one that ever looks at them. I'm sure if I went in there, they probably got about 5 or 6 left. I made a lump deal. Okay, there's 5 of them. You want $5? I'll give you 20 for all 5. They would probably do it. But I'm like, no, y'all come in there every 2 to 3 months, walk in, grab some stuff out of the cheap bin, grab a wall book, spend $25, $30, and I'm out. Yeah, fucking Famous Funnies 149. You know what? I want to look up. I wonder how long Famous Funnies went. I'm really curious. Buck Rogers is probably the biggest strip in here to me. Okay, let's put this back up, and I actually will read this. I do read my Golden Age stuff. And it gets put up and preserved. Such a cool little book. And I don't see, like, you see people talking about, oh, Golden Age Batman. You don't see people talking about this kind of stuff. This is what the comic industry started. And I love newspaper strips. Hell, as a kid, I can remember being 5, because I was able to read already. I learned how to read between the ages of 4 and 5, like before I started school. But I can remember being about 5 and collecting the strips out of the local newspaper. Like, at the time, I don't think I knew they came out every day, but I knew Sunday was the color ones. I'd taken and cut out the ones I want to keep and was keeping them in my room. Mom, you got too much paper, it'll cause a fire. I had to get rid of them. I had like stacks of them. I love newspaper, and I used to read all the newspaper strip reprints and shit. So this is a neat little thing, and for the price, Plus, coming. Look at that cover, Dickie Dare, Visible Scarlet O'Neil, Chief Wahoo, Okie Dokes. That's Scorchy Smith. There's Napoleon. And Dead Chicken. Somebody's wrote something on here, but hey. I'm going to go and get out of here, everybody. But you know what? If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Share the video, subscribe, all the other bullshit. And for comments, anybody out there got some Golden Age stuff like oddball Golden Age stuff like, I got a detective, 42 or whatever. I'm just pulling a number out of my ass or, Superman 15. No, the oddball stuff. Because before I started finding these, every time I see Golden Age stuff that it was in personal collections, not in the shop, it was like a friend of mine had a Batman #1 that he paid probably about $30 for. He had a guy, and he never would tell me who it was. This is down on the coast. And this buddy of mine, he'd been collecting comics since, he's a good, 15 years older than me, 10 to 15 years older than me. So he's pushing 60 now. And when I first met him, he's probably about getting close to 30. He'd been collecting comics since he was like 5. So he probably started back in the 70s, like early 70s, if I'm remembering right. Knew all the comic shop owners in the area, like from Mobile to probably Slidell. And had a deal where once every 2 months he'd go to this one shop, wouldn't tell me which one it was, and he'd get a long box packed full, $100. And there'd be a bunch of junk in there too, but then you'd have shit like he'd pull out a Batman, #1's about in this kind of shape. Or he'd pull out, I remember one time it was a Cerebus, like 2 or 3 that was mint. You tell it had been bought, bagged, and stuck in there, shit like that. And it's like, holy fuck. That's what the Golden Age stuff. I say, I wouldn't see this kind of stuff. And this kind of stuff that catches my attention because the Golden Age Batman's, a lot of that's been reprints. Easy to find. This stuff I never see anywhere. But I'm out. Sorry about that. I rambled at the end. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.